Every great journey has a defining chapter. Between 1961 and 1971, the Pallottine mission in India sowed seeds of faith, nurtured growth, and laid foundations for the future. This is the story of a transformative decade of courage, service, and unwavering dedication. In 1961, a critical decision was taken: the formation of the Pallottine Delegature in India. This was a major milestone. No longer just a distant outpost, India became a formally recognized mission territory of the Society of the Catholic Apostolate. This structural shift allowed for greater autonomy in decisions, localized formation of priests, and bold new initiatives in mission and education. New missionaries continued to arrive, and with them came new vigor. The focus turned to nurturing vocations and building communities. The mission stations in Chhindwara and Raipur became training grounds, not just in theology, but in resilience. The Pallottines traveled through forests, lived in simple dwellings, and served tribal populations, embracing India's diversity. 1965 marked another milestone: the focus on education as a path to transformation. Pallottine schools began to take shape, becoming centers of hope for marginalized communities. More than just literacy, the goal was to shape leaders grounded in faith and values. By 1966, the seeds of a dream were being sown: the aspiration for an Indian Pallottine region, independent, self-reliant, and deeply rooted in local culture. More Indian vocations were emerging. Young men from villages were entering the seminary, ready to serve their own people. It was a quiet revolution built on faith. In 1967, the focus sharpened on formation. New houses of formation and novitiates were established. Pallottines were no longer just missionaries. They were becoming formators, teachers, and mentors. This was the decade when leadership began to emerge from within, a shift from foreign dependence to indigenous leadership. The late 60s brought challenges: language barriers, cultural differences, financial constraints, and political uncertainties. But every obstacle became a stepping stone. Through prayer, simplicity, and community outreach, the Pallottines gained trust and love, particularly among tribal populations who had long been neglected. As the decade came to a close, the signs of growth were undeniable. More mission stations, more vocations, more schools, a growing presence across central India. The Pallottines were preparing not just for sustainability, but for expansion. What started as mustard seeds were now growing into trees of hope. The years 1961 to 1971 laid the foundation. A delegature was formed. Vocations were nurtured. Institutions were built. And faith was planted in remote soils. From foreign soil to Indian roots, this decade marks the emergence of an Indian Pallottine identity: bold, faithful, and ready to serve. History is not just what happened, it's what endures. And this decade, the first structured chapter of Pallottines in India, continues to shape generations even today.